Dear Master in Management class of 2026, it's really my greatest pleasure to be here with you to celebrate your commencement. And I would like also to extend this warm welcome to parents, families, friends, as well as to the members of our community who are here, our alumni, faculty, and staff. And just like Samir mentioned, I really like to invite our graduates to actually please rise and join me in applauding everyone whose love, encouragement, and late night WhatsApp calls helped you get to this day today. And I also want to offer a special thanks to our speaker, who's also a member of our board, Chufum Lim, for sharing her inspiring trajectory of achievement and impact with all of us. And Samir will introduce Chufun properly in a little bit. Your commencement is a tremendous achievement, but it's also a magical moment in academic life, one where your entire community gets together to recognize and to celebrate the hard work, resilience, and passion that brought you to this outstanding milestone. And I'm honored to be here today to start the next exciting chapter of your lives, and to do it here in Singapore, a place of innovation and an inspiration for all of us on what foresight, imagination, and hard work can achieve. And you are indeed a very special group. And graduation is the perfect opportunity to take a step back and to look around and to appreciate your wonderful classmates. What a truly unique global cohort. 33 different nationalities among 199 students. The INSEAD MIM is a unique and special experience. Each of you has added a distinctive ingredient: languages, cultures, skills, experiences, quirks, and together you cooked up something that only INSEAD could serve. A classroom where no single story dominates and everyone learns to listen first. Together, you tackled balance sheets and business models, but also karaoke finals, gastronomic diplomacy, and the occasional morning after. From the forest of Fontainebleau to the city-state of Singapore, and across many other places around the world. You carried one another through deadlines and detours, startups and finals, high grades and disappointing results. And in doing so, you forged bonds that will outlast every job title that you will ever hold. This is a fundamental part of the INSEAD experience. And while today we celebrate the conclusion of your joint study, today is not the end of your cohort journey. It is rather the beginning of a different journey. You will become graduates of INSEAD, and you will do so with a powerful network of peers and friends around the world who will be with you throughout your life. But this wonderful group did not just join any school. You joined INSEAD. And for the benefit of families and friends here, I want to share a few words about the story and the distinct nature of our school, because INSEAD is indeed a very special place. A mission-driven school that stays true to its founding values of diversity, independence, rigor and relevance, closeness to business, and entrepreneurship. INSEAD was founded in 1957 by Georges Doriot, a visionary who believed that business and leadership could knit a war-torn Europe back together. His idea was radical: create a place that connects ideas, people, and cultures from everywhere, teach them cutting-edge management, and then send them out to build prosperity and peace. And this is you. This is all of us. This is our community. And this is very unique, powerful combination is as relevant today as it was years ago when it was established. In fact, I often hear about the transformative power of our school and our community when I meet our alumni, who very often say, INSEAD changed my life. And I have that direct experience myself, that experience of transformation, not just because I became the dean of this wonderful school a couple of years ago, but actually going back to 1980s, when I first experienced the transformational power of our school long before I ever dreamed about working in academia. In 1980, my dad was a marketing executive in Portugal, and he came to INSEAD to do a long-form executive program. This was just 6 years after we had our democratic revolution in Portugal, and we were quite an insular place at that time. And he returned back home electrified, talking about marketing segmentation in the morning and multicultural dinners at night. That spark left a long-lasting impression on his career and on his personal journey. And my sister and I, while at that time we were just young preteens, we really felt how that experience had such a strong impact on him and through him on me and my family. And that impact remains to this day. But of course, INSEAD has evolved and grown since 1957 and since 1980. We have established campuses around the world in Singapore and Abu Dhabi and a hub in San Francisco. We have gained global recognition and impact. Our faculty create pioneering research that makes a fundamental difference to key societal issues from AI to circular economies or the future of work. And we're always innovating and looking to the future through our curriculum, our executive training, and our global engagement. But most importantly, INSEAD has remained true to our mission of bringing together people, culture, and ideas to develop responsible leaders who can transform business and society. There are many other business schools out there that are very good at teaching about management, but there is only one truly global business school, the only one where there's no dominant culture in the classroom, where everyone is a minority, where everyone learns to respect, work, and cherish all perspectives and experiences, and to drive positive impact in the world through business. And in today's polarized world, the need to bring diverse people together, to collaborate, to dialogue, to communicate, to drive impact, has never been more urgent. That is why INSEAD is so important, and that's why you are so important, because you are INSEAD. And this brings me to your responsibility. The next stage of your journey is happening at a crucial moment in history. Generative AI is rewriting industries faster than regulators can blink. Wildfires now burn north of the Arctic Circle, and we have more people than ever living outside their birth country. New wars have emerged every year. But despite this challenging and sobering context, I remain optimistic. And that is in no small part thanks to you, the MIM class of 26. After all, you've just completed your MIM and INSEAD, and that makes you now part of the solution. We've prepared you to deal with business and societal issues responsibly, ethically, and with sound judgment, to make a positive impact, to drive transformation. You have the knowledge and skills to analyze, the values to choose wisely, and the network to mobilize change. As graduates of INSEAD, you carry great responsibility. You are in a unique and privileged position, one the potential to change people's lives. So, whenever you source a supplier, ask about its carbon plan. Whenever you launch a product, test its bias. Whenever you earn a seat at the table, keep a chair empty for the unheard. The world does not need more spectators. It needs responsible leaders. And that title now belongs to you. Take it to your future companies and back to your communities. Use it to bring around change. You have an outsized role to play in transforming the world, an outsized responsibility to lead by example. It depends on you and what you decide to do. But you're not alone in this task. As you step forward into the world as proud INSEADers, remember that you're now part of this global community or more than 71 strong INSEAD alumni in 182 countries. A global community of responsible leaders like you. No other business school has the breadth and depth of the alumni community like ours. This expansive network is just a testament to our shared history. It is a vibrant, active community ready to support you in your future endeavors. Need a co-founder in Nairobi, an investor in São Paulo, a mentor in Seoul? One email away, provided you make the first move. And the network works at the speed of your generosity. Give first, ask second, and watch opportunity boomerang back to when you least expect it. Engage with your National Alumni Association, volunteer, share what you learn. The more you contribute, the richer it becomes to all of us. This is the secret sauce of INSEAD, a network that grows in value as you contribute to it. Let us continue to build this legacy together, fostering a community that drives on mutual support and a shared vision for a better world. And do stay in touch with us. We're fully vested in your success. I look forward to hearing your stories of success in the future, to learn how INSEAD has transformed your life and how you're changing the world for the better. Singapore's founding father, Lee Kuan Yew, once said, "There is a glorious rainbow that beckons those with the spirit of adventure. And there are rich findings at the end of that rainbow. To the young and not too old, I say, look at the horizon, follow that rainbow, go ride it." Dear MIM class of 26, the horizon has never been wider. Go ride that rainbow and come back often to tell us what you discover. Congratulations, Masters of Management 26. Now go and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Francisco, for your inspiring and encouraging words to the MIM class of 2026. Now, it is my honor and great pleasure to introduce you to our distinguished speaker, Chui Foon Lim, very dear friend of mine. Chui Foon Lim has more than 25 years of international experience in healthcare and life science, having worked and lived across major geographies in Asia, Europe, and the Americas. She's currently the CEO, Asia Pacific, at Exobionics, a US robotics company that is focused on providing novel exoskeleton technology for healthcare, industrial, and defense sectors. Prior to joining Exobionics, she was the head of healthcare Asia Pacific for the Linde Group, where she led the healthcare business growth across Asia. She has significant experience in China, having built the China healthcare business from greenfield, as well as a strong track record in new business startups covering robotics and healthcare digitization across Asia. Chui Foon is passionate about innovation, especially in novel patient care models and creating transformational value for the healthcare community through advanced technologies such as robotics and digital health. She holds an MBA with distinction from INSEAD France and a first-class honors bachelor degree from the National University of Singapore. In fact, I just learned today that her relationship with Singapore started much earlier, where she came into Singapore as an ASEAN scholar and studied at the prestigious Raffles School, which she just told me today. She currently sits on the campaign board of INSEAD and coaches regularly in our various executive programs. She's a regular speaker at medical technology forums and many international summits. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished speaker, Chui Foon Lim, to the podium.